Well, hello there. It's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com, and I'm here today to take a look at some Transformers cards. As you can see, we have a brand new set. Actually, it's a couple of months old, but that's typical for the channel here. But yeah, this is new to us. This is the first time we've opened a box of these, although we've actually opened one promo pack of these that a vendor sent us by chance. But this is the first time we're going to open a box. We're going to open a whole box of this today. This is Transformers 1, as you can clearly see, although that's the name of the movie. So this is one of the movie card sets. So they did one of these for the Rise of the Beasts movie, and now this is the one for Transformers 1. These are Kayou officially licensed cards, so these are totally official licensed. They were published with the movie. And yeah, we got two boxes here in the archives. Anime Explosion actually got like a whole case of these if you wanted to kind of see what they looked like. It is a smaller set, so it's not a full release. Like this is their third full release. I was making a joke that it's actually the fourth or fifth set. I think it's like the fifth set if you count the Rise of the Beasts one. And then as you can see, we've got two of them, and I'll explain what we're going to do with that in a minute. But first, I wanted to kind of get a couple other sets out because, like whenever I'm opening up cards, I like to open up a lot of cards from that franchise so that we can kind of see all the different sorts of varieties that are available. And whenever we open up Transformers, I love to open these. This is theoretically a licensed set of Transformers cards from Singapore. So these are don't come from China, but they are really bad. They're just not very good cards. We'll only open a couple packs because they're honestly kind of painful to open. Sometimes they're very, they're not good. But we'll open a couple of those just so we can kind of see like what a like bad Transformer card would look like, and then we will open up a few packs of this. This is Series 3. So this is the mainline release of Transformers from Kayou. Again, totally licensed cards. They're not the only licensed Transformers cards, though. There's also Dynamite Entertainment did a Kickstarter for a 40th anniversary set of Transformers trading cards that is in Western cards. And so that also exists now as a thing. Although I don't think anyone has it quite yet. I haven't seen them opened yet anyway. But these are the two boxes that we have here in the archives. And again, this is based off that new movie. So this was a animated prequel movie that they put out, which is all based on the Transformers living on Cybertron still. So they haven't come to Earth yet, and kind of their adventures there. And so I've got two boxes, and what we love to do here at the archives is giveaways. And we're not running a giveaway right now, but we will be very, very soon. So the next giveaway is at 1,521 subscribers, which corresponds to a very important year in Mexican history. So we'll talk about the history of that when it comes up. But 1521 is a very important year, and so that's kind of why we picked that number. But we're at like 1442 right now, so we're less than 100 subscribers away. So if we can get just 100 more subscribers, we'll be able to open up a massive giveaway. I have tons of boxes because what happens is whenever I buy something, I buy multiple, and then I open one, I put one in the giveaway. So the giveaway pile is just full of stuff. I think there's like 45 boxes in there of different types of cards, all sorts of products. There's other Transformers in there. This will be in there. But we have to pick which one we're going to put in there. So I'm going to use the site random.org, which is a website that lets us roll some dice. And we're going to roll a two-sided dice. So basically flip a coin. We're going to do it 3 times. This will be 1. This will be 2. And whoever wins is what I'll open. And the other one is what we'll give away. So the first result is a 2. Second result, also a 2. Third result, also a 2. So yeah, we're going to be opening this red one up today. But this blue one is what we will give away. So this is going into the giveaway pile. See, if you're not a subscriber, get subscribed, have your friends subscribe. The sooner we can hit 1521 subscribers, the sooner I can open that next giveaway and get these cards out to somebody. Okay, so that's going to be what we open up today. Let's start with the bad cards first and take a look at those, and then we'll look at the older Kayou cards, and then we'll check out the flyer for the Transformers 1, and then we'll open that box up, and that'll be that. And so, like I said, these are licensed Transformers cards, so there's nothing wrong with these cards legally, but they are a little bit questionable design-wise. So this is actually a pretty big hit. This is equivalent to a UR. They use the letter G instead of R, where these cards were printed, but that's the equivalent of a UR. So that's actually, you know, a pretty good hit for the set. And then we've got SSG, which is the same as an SSR, an SG, SG. And the backs do have information, so they're not, you know, not like horrible cards or anything. There's our pack. So we got a couple SSGs and a UG. But definitely this would be like retail tier cards, right? Like these are not hobby tier cards at all. And you'll see a huge difference when we move up to the hobby tier cards that are Kayou cards. But let's take a look here. So there's another UG and Megatron. Got an Optimus there. SG here, SSG, and SG. So, okay, let's move those out, and then we'll leave sort of some of the better cards on the table, such as it is from this set here. So how about we leave an Optimus, the Wrecker there, and our two Megatrons. Okay, so that will be sort of our representation of these Transformers cards. And then let's take a look at 2 packs of Kayou. And so these are Kayou. This is series 3, so they've made 3 full sets of these. I've done a ton of videos on these, so if you want to see more of the Kayou Transformers cards, especially the older sets, I have all of the older sets reviewed. You can go check them out in the Transformers playlist. Now, all of the packs will come with one of the Transformer cards like this. And so we actually got the Optimus here, and it's kind of cool. It's like an animated card that shows the transformation that they go through. Let me get my card sleeves out. I actually just did a really long video on supplies. So if you're interested in what kind of sleeves I use and top loaders and stuff like that, I did like a 50-minute video on all of that stuff. So I showed every single supply that I use here. So there's a very nice looking Onslaught on the SSR. And then this is an SR. So this is not a big hit or anything, but I love the look of this series of cards. These ones that kind of have like manga panel artwork on them. These are my favorite cards in the entire Transformers series. And then our 2 rares. So these are just the base cards. But I love the design. See, it kind of looks like they're action figures in a hanger pack. It even looks like you have that hanger cut out at the top. I don't think they'll use that design in the 1 cards. They've been using it in the main series, though, for a while now. Okay. And then our Transformer is one of the Wrecking Crew again. This is Scavenger. And then our SSR is Rook. And then we got an Optimus Prime on the manga card. That is beautiful. I love it. That's awesome. Absolutely gorgeous. Very, very cool. Okay, that's great. And then our 2 rares. Looks like we pulled a dupe already. Pretty common in these kinds of cards, but there we go. Okay, so, and again, what we'll do is we'll just kind of keep some of the best on the table here. So probably not these rares. Probably not that one. And Let's maybe get that there. So this will be sort of our representation of the older sets. And then what we'll do now is we're going to take a look at the flyer for this product, and then we'll open that and open every card in it. And I want to take a quick break here and drink some coffee. This is not technically a Cards and Coffee, but I am still drinking coffee. I'm filming in the morning today, so we're going to go ahead and call it Cards and Coffee anyway. So there you go. Great. All right, let's flip over then and check out that flyer. So here it is. This isn't the shop that I bought mine from. I think I got mine from Anime Card Store. But this is, like I said, one of their smaller releases. So it's not an 18-pack box. It's a 10-pack box. And so it's going to be cheaper. So it's only about $12 for this box on sale. So right now there's a big sale running. But even if it's not on sale, it should only be about $15 for this. And so there's some people who are reviewing it. You can kind of see that people did receive this. And so here's the flyer. There are redemptions in here. So you can see the redemptions work through the app, which is a problem because if you don't have the ability to use that app, which is very tricky to do if you're not in China or somewhere in Asia, you wouldn't be able to do that redemption. So that's a big problem, right? This redemption isn't run by the vendors, it's run by Kayou themselves. And so that redemption kind of is probably not useful to us. You would need to have a friend in China basically in order to do it. But there's still some nice cards in here. Here's the XR level. I mean, those look really cool, right? Like metallic versions. And even though it is using movie art, the movie is an animated movie, so I don't hate the art as much as you might think. Here's the URs, then show the transformations again. So you've got Megatron doing the tank transformation and Optimus into his futuristic semi-truck there. Here's some of the odds information about the set. This is a pack configuration based odds, and all that means is that inside this box there will be 10 packs. They look exactly the same, but they're not. 6 of them are what we call low packs, and they will cap out at UR star. And so UR star is the highest rarity you can get from those 6 packs. You won't be able to tell the difference between them though, right? It's random, but that's about what you should expect. Whereas 4 of the packs can have the higher tier cards, the TP, the XR, and the SE in it. And so really, when you open this box, you're not getting 10 chances at an SE. You're really only getting 4 chances at an SE. And it's important to understand that about Kayou odds. That's kind of how all their odds work. So it's not per pack odds, it's actually like per box odds. And pretty rigid following. You'll see as we open it up here. Here's the UR design. Here's an, what is that, the AR design? I think that might be the AR design. This is then the transforming design. So you can see it, SHR. I'm hoping for more frames of animation. The HRs in the other sets only had 2 frames of animation, transformed and not, whereas this one seems to show the transformation across the entire card. So I'm really hoping that'll look super cool. Then here's the information about the set again. You've got 5 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. There are 10 yuan boxes and 99 yuan cases. Sorry, 99 yuan boxes, 10 yuan packs. Some information about the movie, a little bit more information about the set. If you bought a case, you would get 48 boxes in the case. Some more information about the redemption card here, so you can kind of learn about that. And then some more about the different card designs that exist. There seems to be like multiple sort of variants, which is pretty cool. It looks like you get flips, and you also get multi-frame animated cards, which I just love. Here's a breakdown of the set then. So you've got the SE stars. There's 3 of those, and then 6 PRs that are available. I assume those are going to be in some kind of special pack Here's all the different rarities then, HR. So I like this flyer because this is the full complete flyer. Because you get to see every single rarity with a description of what that rarity is. And again, this is a redemption, this particular card. So if you pull a card that looks like that, it redeems into something really special, like a metal version of the card. Yeah. All right, and there we go. More. So much information. All right, let's stop looking at the flyer and let's get into this box then. Now, it's not a very fancy box. Kayou tends to make just plain cardboard boxes, and they don't have that magnetic clasp or anything like that. But still, it's a nice enough box. And you saw there were multiple box designs. And then there is information, the same information from the flyer is also here on the box. The set designation is TF1001, so it's not a part of this mainline series, which is TF01 is that series, TF01, 02, 03. This is a different set entirely, TF-1. Let's open up the box here. Looks like we got a panel on the inside. Those are kind of neat, actually. That's kind of cool. I like it. I don't hate it. Difficult to open though. And there are our 10 packs. Just a pretty plain box otherwise. Nothing too fancy there. And then, yeah, I don't see anything like a hit pack or anything like that. Sometimes Kayou will put like a PR pack in their box and it'll have like a BR or something in it, but that is not the case with this set, or at least I didn't get one. And then we should have 5 cards in a pack. And let's see what we got here. The first, shiny, man. That is a very shiny card there at the SR level. Incredibly shiny. I like the designs too. I haven't seen this movie yet, but I actually do like these designs. They look kind of creepy. It's pretty cool. And then these are the rares, so they just show scenes from the movie, essentially. And then we get one transforming card, but we just got a flip. So there's kind of two. If you remember, there's HRs and SHRs. The HRs have 2 frames like this, and then the SHRs are going to have more frames of animation. So that's what we're really looking for here. I'm sure we'll pull one at some point, but I guess I can't be certain. But we have 10 packs to open here, so I think we have a pretty good chance. I'd be disappointed if we go through this whole box and didn't get a single SHR. That would be a little sad. Here's an SR again. That's Jazz. And then we've got Mouth of Unicron. I guess Unicron's in the... Sorry, spoilers. Here is... What is this? This is an SSR. That is a beautiful card. I like the way the foiling makes the lettering kind of fade into the background like that. Also, they just look like really high tech, which is kind of cool. So there's Soundwave on the flip. Back here. If you saw this movie, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about it. Like, did you like it? Is it good? I'm sure I will see it once it gets onto streaming services. I just haven't seen it yet. There you go. I love the purple. Purple pink. That's a cool one. And then we've got some more. Looks like generally the film was very colorful, like from these scenes here, which I like. You'd think with a Transformers movie, it'd be very easy to make it like gritty and grimy and stuff. But the original art was always super colorful, and I think that's what people liked about it. There's Megatron. Flip. These are neat little flip cards. such a cool series to have too. I think it's just awesome that Kayou does such a good job with this license, right? Like they don't just phone it in. They really, I think, are trying hard to make good cards that appeal to collectors and also to fans of the show. So it's probably Bumblebee, right? I don't actually know, but it probably is. And then our movie sequences again. And then we got an Optimus Prime on the flip. Nice. What are we about halfway through now? And I was probably only going to do one box of these, unless, I don't know, something would have to really appeal to me. I only did one box of the Beast Wars one as well. The third series with these manga panel cards, I've bought 5 or 6 boxes of that. But yeah, not those smaller sets I typically won't buy so much of. I also don't like movie art as much. Although I guess, for what it is, this movie art is pretty good. I was just noticing the refraction on this is so you can only see it if you catch the light, but see, it looks kind of like crossed arrows or something. That's crazy refraction texture. I hadn't seen that texture before. And then here's another Transformer. I really want an SHR. We need to get one. Come on. Maybe this pack will have the SHR, I bet, right? It's got it. One of these is gonna have to have it. Can't just not get one. Weird. Ooh, I like. That's probably a bad guy, but I like the design. These are not Gundams. they look so similar to Gundams, but they are not Gundams. What is that? That's wild. That's a UR, so that's what the URs look like. That's cool with the transforming design, and it is an Optimus Prime. I hadn't checked secondary markets in a while. Let me see. So the mainline Transformer series used to have a pretty strong market. I have no idea if this mini sets do or not. Let me pause here and I'll go check eBay. I'll see if I can comp this and just generally get a read on what the secondary market is like for these right now. I'll come right back and give you a report. But let me pause here. All right, I'm back. It's still going strong. The market seems to be going quite strong. The older sets are still being sold, at not crazy prices. URs are like $10, that kind of thing. This newer set, not quite at that level yet, but there are still a lot of listings. It does seem like there's maybe 2 or 3 sellers. So when you go through the listings, they all look very uniform. So they're all from like 1 or 2 people, I think. Maybe people from our Discord, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's definitely people selling complete sets for like $50 for all the base. And then URs are selling from $5.99 to $7.99, which, if you think about it, like that's about half the price of a box, right? And if you can get 1 or 2 in the box, you can pay for the box with that, right? So that's not bad for the secondary market. Although I'm sure the SEs are way higher, but I couldn't find any. I don't think anyone has any for sale, or I didn't see them there on eBay. Let me try one more sort just to. No, I'm not gonna find it. Like there's TPs are $30, which is a lot more than a box. So that's telling me that card is probably worth probably like 1 in every 3 or 4 boxes. Yeah, I just can't. I don't think anyone has an SE. Sorry, I just don't think anyone has one right now. Yeah. Maybe I'll pull the first one. Haha. That's not gonna happen. I'm not that lucky. See, the thing with a lot of the bootleg sets and stuff, you can pull tons and tons of hits because they just don't, distribution doesn't matter. They just throw every rarity into every box, right? But Kayou is actually tracking distribution and odds, right? And so they want their cards to hold value. And in order for the cards to hold value, they have to be really actually rare, right? And so here's another UR. So we got a second one. So that Optimus probably like $8. This probably $5. But that together, those paid for the box. So we've already, yeah, I guess it's very easy to pay for this box. Super easy. And if you want to know how to ship those cards then to the person who bought them, I did a big video on supplies and shipping and organizing and all that kind of stuff that you can check out and learn how to ship cards like that safely. It's easy to ship cards, but to ship them so that they'll go through the machines that the post office uses without hurting the cards is trickier. There's variants. Or maybe those are two different transformers. So we still have not pulled an SHR, and I'm kind of mad about that now. Ooh, what is this? I mean, it's a UR, but I don't know which character that is. That's amazing. Gosh, that actually looks really cool. But now that's a third UR. So, yeah, like we easily paid for the box. The box is $12, so we're now up to like $20 worth of cards over there. So yeah, very easy to pay for the box. Now that looks exactly like one of the Gundam escape ships. I feel like they just stole the design. Two more packs. There should be one more big hit, because those URs are coming from our high packs, and there should be 4 high packs in this box. Now the URs are the lowest hit in the high pack, so we're getting typical Archivist luck. But that still, those do count as kind of like our big hits. So there should be one more in here, and I think it's in this pack. It's whatever this is. No, this is just an SSR. Okay, never mind. Just an SSR. Kind of cool looking, very insect-like. And then our transformer looks like a Blade Runner car. All right, last pack. This should be a high pack, like, unless we are getting. I mean, every once in a while I'll get one extra high, so it would make sense that every once in a while I'd get one less. So maybe this box just won't have 4 hits in it. That would be very painful, but it is possible. We'll see, we'll see. Oh gosh, I don't think I got an SHR either. Nope. So I didn't get one of the fancy animated cards either. I'm sorry. Well, that kind of sucks. Still, I don't think I'm going to buy another box of this just because I feel like I've seen it. And none of the designs here really appeal to me. I mean, of course, the hits look great, but you're not going to get that many of those, right? Whereas like this SR design from set 3, this is a very common card. You'll get one in every single pack, and they look fantastic, right? That's what I'm looking for in a set where I'm going to buy multiple boxes. Something where there's one of the series where I actually have a chance of completing it, and I really like the look of it, right? Whereas I don't see anything like that over here, although those hits look great. And obviously the secondary market, strong as it is, clearly from a value point of view, there's value here, so that's worth it. All right, but for now, I think we'll end the video there. Hopefully you learned something, enjoyed opening these Transformers cards with me. Yeah, let me know what you thought about the video in the comments, and get subscribed if you're not, because there's now a box of this in the giveaway pile, and you could be the one who wins that in the next giveaway. So good luck to you. But for now, we'll end the video there, and yeah, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.